It's personal.
So we're going to give a shout out this morning to a part of Rock City that you might not know about. I certainly did not, but I'm thrilled to know now. This is Tamara Daniel, who is the Talent Acquisitions Manager, which means she hires everybody at Rock City. Nice to see you this morning.
Nice to see you.
So, you know, we have a fun time profiling the great things to do and experience when you head up to Rock City, pretty much every month here on the show. But people, I think, can forget that every day Rock City itself is invested right here in the community. I did not realize that y'all have funded a Future Ready program at Howard.
Yes, we've been funding that program since 2018.
And it is designed specifically for what focus?
Hospitality and tourism. So there's two different pathways. There is the culinary arts, and then there's the hospitality and tourism management pathway.
And it has grown, I guess, with its enrollment every year since 2018. More and more of the students probably are eager to be a part of it.
Yes, this year we actually have almost 60 students graduating from the
Really?
Future Ready program.
You know, I think it does make so much sense. And a lot of people, if you don't have a child in the school system, you wouldn't necessarily have reason to think much about these Future Ready programs that we have here in our Hamilton County schools. But it really is designed, I guess, to give young people an opportunity to see what life could look like for them outside of the classroom.
True. So one of the great things about the Future Ready program is they get to not only do the classroom things and learn more and more about culinary and hospitality management, they also get to get that hands-on experience. So our ninth graders, when they come in, they get to do those intro classes. What is culinary arts? What's hospitality management? All those things. And then when they get into the 10th and 11th grade, they get more of those classes, plus they get project-based learning, where they get to deep dive and do these fun projects that put them in the culinary piece or in the hospitality management piece. And then lastly, when they get to become seniors, they get to do work-based learning, where they are actually working in the hospitality and tourism management, or they're working in the culinary arts.
And you know, for so many of those young people, they may pursue that then after they graduate from high school. Even if they don't choose to do that, think about what they're learning about showing up to work on time, engaging with people, being able to have conversations with people in a very short, brief period of time, keeping their cool when things don't go quite right. A lot of life skills that they're learning.
Life skills. I always tell people, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do in life, but the hospitality and tourism program, the Future Ready program itself, gives the students the opportunity to really go in and see, is this what I want to do?
Right.
And if they decide this is not what I want to do, that's okay as well, because you've learned that even though you thought you wanted to be a culinary person and you realize this is not exactly for me, I can look into other options. So
Yes. And you know, too, there's so much talk now about the power of trades, but some students do want to pursue a 4-year degree. Hospitality management is a growing field.
It is. It is. We have so many brands under Sea Rock City Inc. So when the students come work for us, they get the opportunity to go into each one and learn if this is something they want to do. And then they can decide which pathway they go in a 4-year college from there.
So I think Pepper Raper, who works with you at Rock City, came on a few months ago, and she had ice cream with her. It was a really hard day at work. Some Clumpy's ice cream, but I think she mentioned then that the flavors, some of the students at Howard had a hand maybe in creating or something?
Yes, that was one of the project-based learnings we did. It was really great. The students get to come to the Clumpy's Kitchen and tour, and they work with the kitchen staff, the kitchen team, and they go through and learn what it is to create ice cream. They take all that knowledge back to their kitchen at Howard, and they play around and figure things out on their own, creating flavors and such. Then the Clumpy's team comes over, they taste, they have like a little contest.
Yeah.
And they get to taste all the different ice creams that the kids made, or the students made. And from there they choose a winner, and this year's winner was the guava coconut ice cream. which I believe is still there.
So isn't that cool to think when you go and buy your Clumpies ice cream, you can then also be super specific with it and get one that local students had a hand in
Yes.
creating. I think that's great.
And this is the third year
That they've done the
that
program?
they've done that ice cream.
So I guess you're about to have to say goodbye to your seniors. You told me you have kind of a courting
Yes.
ceremony.
So
that
that's
you-
the other project-based learning that our sophomores and juniors get to do for the hospitality and tourism management side. They get to plan this event, a courting event. So each senior gets a cord that they wear when they graduate, showing that they completed the Future Ready program, the hospitality and tourism Future Ready program. And the students come up to Rock City and at the pavilion, they put on this wonderful banquet for the
Nice.
seniors. So everything from the menu and the decorations, the planning, the agenda that they
And they
follow.
create it.
They create that.
30 seconds left. You're about to give out some money, a scholarship award.
Yes, so next Friday we'll be at the Howard School Senior Award Day. Larry Amons, who worked for Sea Rock City Inc. for over 40 years, he passed away in 2020, and to honor his memory, they created the scholarship. The cool thing is that Larry was a graduate of Howard as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And so we get to honor him by applying, the students get to apply for a $5,000 scholarship in his name.
Well, let me show people how they can go. You know where to go, searockcity.com. Get some Clumpies ice cream, and thanks for giving back to the community tomorrow.
Thank you.